This is Margaret with Recipe Amateur Investigator. Today we're going to make Gingerbread Man. So let's get started. Thank you again for joining me here on YouTube and on my Facebook page of Recipe Amateur Investigator. And it's that time of the year. The Gingerbread Mans are out. When I think of Gingerbread Man, I think of my father and Three Brothers Bakery back in Houston, Texas. And so now here I was just thinking about that time of the year. So let's try to make Gingerbread Man. So I got this recipe. I will post it on my Facebook and also on the YouTube channel. It's called Gingerbread Man Cookies. The first thing you're going to do is get 3 cups of flour. Once you got your 3 cups of flour, the next thing you're going to do is put all your dry ingredients in here. So your dry ingredients is going to be 3/4 of dark brown sugar. Make sure you have it packed. The next thing you're going to be doing is going to get 3/4 of baking soda. Put it in as well. Next, we're going to put in is our cinnamon. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, regular salt, and then 1/2 teaspoon of ground clover. And I think that's all of our dry ingredients. And the next thing you're going to do is just mix it all up. And you just mix it up in here. Just kind of mix it. We're not going to put it in the mixer at this time. Next thing you're going to do at room temperature, you're going to get 12 tablespoons of butter at room temperature. And they said to use a pastry blender. I go, what is a pastry blender or pastry mixer? This is a pastry mixer, so don't get confused. You could also do like biscuits. That's what I use this for. So you're going to get your butter. You're supposed to chop it up in pieces. So I'm going to put first bit in here. Get the pastry mixer and you just beat it in. Make sure you get all the way down. It's going to be lumpy. Then I'm going to put the next batch in. Put that batch in. And do the same thing. Just make sure you mix it all up. And then go ahead and get the rest of it in here. And make sure your house smells really good too. It's the beginning of Christmas, not even Thanksgiving, and we're already thinking of Christmas. I guess if I have a turkey cutter, I can make little turkeys out of this, huh? Okay, so now it's nice and blended in here. Just want to get some of this off. It's a quite easy recipe. I never knew why I never made this before. Okay. Then you're going to put it in the mixer. Put it in the mixer. Next you're going to get is 2 tablespoons of milk. Put it in. And then you're also going to get your 3/4 cups of dark molasses. Trying to find this in the grocery store is crazy. So let me put all this in. And then you're going to mix it up. And when you put this in the oven, it is on 350. The temperature is at 350. And it's like 8 to 12 minutes. In my gas stove, it only took me 8 minutes. And this is pretty good. You can do this batter. Make this up. You can put it in your refrigerator and then do it the next day if you don't feel like doing it. But it has to be in the refrigerator for a few hours before you can make it. So get comfy, ladies and gentlemen. Get comfy when you do this. So let's go ahead and put this in. Turn it up. And let it mix. When it mixes, it's going to mix together. And then we're going to separate it in 2 bowls. Once we put it in 2 bowls, then we're going to put it in some saline wrap, and then you're going to put it in your refrigerator for at least a couple of hours so it can chill. again, you can go ahead and put it there today, and then do it tomorrow. That's what I did. Okay, just let it finish mixing. So, give me 1 moment. And it looks done. So then, take this out. And show you what I do. So I'm just going to let this be my first one, because there's more in there. You're just going to get it all together. Might need a little bit more though. You can put right here. Let me get some more. Get this, you're going to put it into a bowl. See how easy, it's nice, and it's so nice. It smells delicious. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my wrapping paper, my wrap. You put it here like this. A little piece, pat, and you put it in the refrigerator up to 2 to 3 hours. So we already got some out. So the next thing you're going to do is the one that's already been in the refrigerator. This was, like I said, this is overnight. Let me just take a partial, because I'm not going to do this whole thing for y'all, because this way I'll show you what the finished product is in a minute. Then you're going to put some flour on your rolling pin. And you just roll it out. And when I was doing this earlier today, because I got up early to do some, I noticed when I was rolling it out, and after I cut it on the with the cookie cutter, it was hard for me to pick up. So I got me a spatula. I got my little gingerbread cookie man. You're just going to press it here. Maybe I could get 2. How about this one? There's 1. And let me see if I can get 2. 2. Here we go with the cuckoo clock again. And there. You're going to take the dough. And when you put this on the parchment paper, it's going to be, you're going to put it on parchment paper again. You're going to bake it for like 8 minutes on my gas stove, but it could be maybe a little bit longer. I got my parchment paper right here. On my pan. Here's my spatula. And here we go. There's one gingerbread man. And then I've also took out like a little knife, a little butter knife, so I can cut around it if it needs to be. That's what I did. Now, they're not going to be the perfect little things, but they're good. And see how it comes? So much better. And you just put them on the parchment paper. You're going to set it in your oven at 350 for, like I said, for 8 minutes, but you can do 8 to 12. Make sure you check on it because you don't want it too hard. You want it soft. But let me show you what they turn out to be, how they look. Here's what they look like. Isn't that cute? Little gingerbread man. And then I tried to decorate one today. Didn't do a very good job, so I'm going to start practicing. First, I tried junior mints for the eyes. Junior mint's not there. Then I think about maybe I should go buy some M&Ms. But then I said, I might eat them. So I said, I got some little gumdrops. I cut them in half. I used little raisins for their eyes, so his eyes are kind of protruding out. And then I just got some white icing, like in the tube with Wilson. It's cookie icing. And you just decorate it. This would be great ideal for you to do at home with your kids. you know, kids, make a whole bunch of cookies, put out the sprinkles, put out chocolate chips, put anything you want out, and let the kids have fun. Give you at least 1 hour of peace and quiet, no bickering, no fighting. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I'm going to taste the cookie. This is the one I made. So my son and I usually just bite the heads off and bite the feet off. So I'm just going to break it. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it took me this long to make these gingerbread men. They're delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as I did. I'm sure my family's going to enjoy these. I'm going to bring some over to my grandkids and to my son either maybe tomorrow if I have time. But again, thank you for reviewing this film. If you enjoy it and if you make it, please comment. Let me know how you liked it, how easy it was. And again, thank you for coming to my kitchen and sharing this recipe with me. Have a great day.